This is FNG Madden. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life I had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. You can move on your own. Ouija moves, dancing in the end zone.
What's going on, FNG? This is your boy Dillard Hall, aka the Browns, aka hashtag 49-0, hashtag come get some, hashtag I still got this baby right here. Hey, Tony Tillman said he wants me to stop the hashtags. Hey, I like to give honor to God who is head of my life. Bless me with these beautiful thumbs and fingers to pull off that win against the Ravens. All right. What's going on, FNG? One, I'd like to say thank y'all for coming out. We got the Bear owner here, Isaiah. What's up, Isaiah? King of the North. We got some stuff to talk about you. We got some stuff to talk about, with you, my brother. We also got the Slayer, the guy that's taken out the top 5. Not just top 10. He's taking out the top 5 guys. And he got to come see me week 14. We got the triple OG, Tony Tranks, a.k.a. 49ers owner, on the show today. What's up, man?
Greetings, gentlemen.
Ooh, we got some stuff to talk about today. Ooh, we got some good stuff. There's some good stuff on the agenda today, y'all. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about right now? What's up?
What's up, let's start at the beginning before we get too excited and ahead of ourselves.
I'm too excited right now. You don't understand, man. I had to take a shower after that game.
Hey. We're not in week 12 yet. Let's start with at least the standings so people who are just joining the podcast or the show, catching up on how many weeks we've been past. So I think the last week we were like week 5, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're at week 12.
Well, no. We did week 5 to week 7 last show.
Okay, so it's been 5 weeks since then. So we're week 12 right now, and we've probably had about 7 or 8 games played. So let me just do the standings so the people just know where we're at.
Yes, sir.
Starting off, we currently have a full league with 32 members. Oh. Now we do have a couple members who have not been as active, so we're going to be addressing that shortly. Not on the show, but we're going to be addressing that. But right now the league is full, so we're going to start with the AFC North. And my sound is good, right, Dill? Isaiah?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. The AFC North, where the champ is, got the Browns at 11-0, and his most recent win is probably going to be the topic of conversation. We have the Ravens 8-3. We have the Steelers at 2-9, and we have the Bengals at 2-8-1. Wrapping up the AFC North. AFC South, we have the Titans at 10-1, just taking over the South. We have the Jaguars 7-4, right behind them, 3 games back. We have the Colts at 2-9, and we have the Texans struggling to get a win here at 0-11. Mr. Maybe you got to get it together. I got faith in you, son. We have the AFC East. We have the Dolphins at 4-5, the Patriots at 4-6. We have the Bills at 3-8, and we have the Jets at 2-8. So somebody's eventually going to win this division, and nobody's no more than 2 or 3 games out of first place. I'm sorry, the Dolphins are 4-5-1. So, you can do it. Jets, Bills, let's get it together. Start scrimmaging, start labbing. And we are over at the AFC West. We have the Chargers at 9-2. We have the Raiders 2 games back at 6-4. We have the Broncos at 4-6, and we have the Chiefs at also tied at 4-6. So 4 games back. There's still some. They're going to need some help. The Broncos and Chiefs, if they're going to make something happen. We have the NFC North, King of the North right here, Mr. Thompson.
King of the North.
He is at 9-1. In control of that division, too.
Should be 10-0.
We have the we'll talk about that game too, I'm assuming. We have the Vikings at 6-4, who was the previous king of the North for centuries. We have the Lions at 2-8, and the Packers at 2-8. So they're long shots to even make anything happen, but anything can happen. You got to play them games though. We have the Falcons at 8-2, former NFC champion. We have the Panthers, and they haven't provided by the Falcons. They have a really good win on their schedule. We'll go over the games of the week when we'll talk about that. But we have the Panthers at 6-5, and the Panthers just had a really good game week 12, so we'll talk about that. We have the Saints at 5-5, and we have the Buccaneers at 0-10. And going to the NFC East, we have the Giants at 7-3, leading the NFC East. That is unusual, but hey, we got to accept it until somebody changes it. We have the Cowboys at 6-5. We have the Eagles at 6-5, and we have the Redskins at 5-5. And Mr. Isaiah Nash just joined, and I see him making some noise because he's only 2 games back from the division leading Giants, and he plays the Giants twice, I think. So we don't know if the Giants are going to hold on to that division lead yet. We finish off with the NFC West. We have the Seahawks. They ranked them for some reason over the Cardinals. The Seahawks at 7-3, the Cardinals at 8-3, the Rams at 6-4, and the 49ers at 5-5, unfortunately. And that's the whole FNG standings.
So, all right, going back to Dan being ranked over D. There was a reason for that. I'm looking at it right now.
The Falcons game.
You talking about your schedule?
Yeah. Ooh, well, why did? What am I looking at?
Well, look at the Cardinals' schedule. They lost to the Seahawks, so maybe that's it. The Seahawks beat them.
Right.
So maybe that could be it because before they played this week, they were both 7-3, but because of the head-to-head loss, that's probably what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's good stuff, man. Right into that, man. Go into power rankings.
Okay. You want to read the ones you set up off?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the drama started right here.
Well, I told you there was going to be some changes. I told you that.
Yeah. All right. So I did this Saturday.
Okay.
We advanced early on Saturday, so congratulations to the league advancing early.
Mm-hmm.
So rank number 1, Browns 10-0. Well, right now they're 11-0. Number 2, Bears 9-1. Number 3, Titans 9-1. Number 4, Falcons 8-2. Number 5, Ravens 8-2. Number 6, Chargers 8-2. Number 7, Seahawks 7-3. Number 8, Cardinals 7-3. Number 9, congratulations, Giants 7-3. And number 10, got the Vikings 6-4.
Okay.
All right. So it might be some changes even. I don't think much changes, but I think the Ravens now have 3 losses.
Yeah.
But I think they have 3 quality losses. He has 2 against me. And who was his 3rd one against? I'm about to look that up right now.
I got it right here.
Okay.
The Ravens losses, they lost to the Browns twice, right? And lost to the Seahawks. Those are 3 quality losses.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, he'll still be up there. No issue. The team I want to talk about though is the Rams. Starting off the season, they were hot. You know what I'm saying? They were dangerous. But right now they're not looking like they're gonna make the playoffs. I think they're
6-4 though.
Yeah, I mean it's right there. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, they're right there.
They played me this week. Probably the hottest team in the FNG. Now almost as hot as the champs. But...
okay. All right. I'm telling you, week 14 is gonna be classic. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Dan. I'm gonna have my video showing. I'm gonna have the sound in the background. I'm gonna have everything videotaped. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the people that hear that podcast can hear what's going on too, because you were quiet over there.
It was intense. I ain't trying to go backwards with that, man. But I don't think I'll ever do that again because that was, yeah, man.
What do you do? I missed that one.
So it's still on Twitch. So I watched it the other day, but Dan was here. So I had Dan on a TV. I got 2 TVs, side by side. So my kids could watch a movie and I could play a game, or they could watch a movie and play their games at the same time. So Dan was on one TV and I was on the other one. So yeah, that was intense, man. Yeah, that was good stuff.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the Ravens game. Yeah, I did that again at the Ravens game.
Heck no. No, Reggie was at his house. I was at my house. And man, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna go back to week 8.
Okay.
So we haven't talked to week 8. Games of the week that week was 49ers and the Seahawks. Which yeah, week 8.
I was game of the week. Man, I don't know how y'all be putting me as game of the week. My record is terrible.
G, stop talking about your record, dude. There's a reason why your record was like that. Right, exactly. So that was game of the week, and you beat the Seahawks.
Yeah, 39-27.
Yes, sir. That was a good one. So
yeah, I felt pretty good in that game. We had a good game plan going in, and Axel Foley, we pretty much controlled all his options, and he gave us the ball 4 times through the air.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't feel threatened in that game. He was giving me the ball so much and getting either sacked or throwing the ball away or throwing the ball to me. I'm telling you, we did not feel threatened in that game.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
But I'd say the worst part about that game for me was, and Flash was in my ear. He hadn't gone on vacation yet. The Flash is the Rams owner. He was like, I don't know how you're being this passive. But literally every time I stopped him, I just drove and kicked a field goal because from what I saw from him offensively, I didn't feel like I had to do anything more than that. I kicked 6 field goals in that game. Dang. You know what I mean? I that's how much I was taking the ball from. I mean, he only had 1 punt, but considering the 4 interceptions and the one punt, that's pretty much 5 turnovers.
Yeah. And
I was literally just driving right down the field, kick. And before when it was close, I was walking right down the field and scoring touchdowns. I didn't feel threatened, so it was a good game. I don't expect our next game to be like that, but
right.
I was feeling real good that game. My preparation worked out.
Hey, that's a big quality win. And don't bring up your record again, man. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear it. He's so funny. I had 5 losses. But you're going to have 6 real soon, so just be patient. Anyway, we're not going to talk about my game against the Cardinals, but we talked about that in the last podcast.
Correct.
We also talked about the Titans and the Falcons game.
Yeah.
Tillman talked about that, so we're good there. So we'll go to week 9.
Your camera's on the side. There you go.
All right. Yes, sir. All right, week 9. It looked like, let's see.
Week 9?
Yes, sir.
Well, let me see. What was there?
It was the Cardinals and Vikings.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely game of the week.
That was game of the week.
No. Week 9? No, that was
it was the Vikings.
Yeah, Cardinals and Vikes. Yeah,
Vikings, yeah. I think that was it.
No, there had to be another one.
No, you look at it. I mean, potential, was it the Rams and Panthers? No. I don't think it was that one.
Nah, you're right. I think it was only one game of the week.
Yep. So the Cardinals beat the Vikings game of the week 40-7.
Dominated them.
Yes. Yeah.
It didn't like they had an issue with turnovers or anything. Kirk Cousins threw 6 picks.
Dang.
So, he was running for his life the entire day. And David Johnson, 22 carries, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns. He dominated them.
Yeah. So, all right. So, hey, we got to hurry up. I got to get to this. Week 10. Josean, get off of mute. Talk. I need you to talk right now, Josean. I need to see your face, man. Tell your wife give you like 5 minutes. He himself. I know he on there. All right, wait a minute. All right, so game of the week.
Well, the Monday Night Football game of the week was pretty good. The last game.
You know what? Yes, go to you. Let's go to you. You already know.
Let's go to Mr. Thompson.
Yes,
Why
Mr.
don't you tell
Thompson.
us what happened in that game? It was the 49ers went to Soldier Field to play the Bears. King of the North.
They walked into the gauntlet. We were tearing them up. He started off with a nice I can't remember if it was a screen pass or something he threw. He scored quick and went up 7-0. And that's when we just flipped it in gear. You know, I was running all kind of misdirections at him. We were running the ball up the middle, outside, play action him over the top, and tried to switch to the safety. We made him bite and threw it over the top on him. I think we were up. I can't remember what the score was, but I was up about 17-7 in the fourth quarter with about 4 minutes left. We had the ball in the red zone. And then Tony Tranks.
I don't think you were in the red zone. You might have been like.
We're about at the 30.
Yeah, about the 30.
Yeah, we're in field goal range. Definitely in field goal range. And then Tony sent his children to go pull the internet plug. He said, save me.
Hey, man. Hey.
Game was done. We're going to milk that clock off. I don't know. Did you watch the game, Dill? I saw we had about 8 people watching.
I watched the first game.
To run it all down.
Yeah.
And just burn up his timeouts, kick it, it would have been done. But he pulled a fast one on us.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the 49ers did in the Super Bowl when they turned the lights out.
Just like it. Just like it.
Out.
I was gonna say that earlier. It was just like it.
Just like it.
I don't know what happened, man. We couldn't.
Yeah. You don't know what happened. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. He sent the text message
game was a little bit different.
It was a good game. It was back and forth.
Not having Trubisky hurt, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at it because he threw 4 picks. Your quarterback did.
Yeah, I threw it.
I got out ahead early, and it was kind of like you had good offense to keep it close, but it was like I was always up about 10 points in that game. So it kind of like it kept like you throwing those picks early kind of kept me ahead. So once you were able to stop me and then drive, it was just a matter of me getting a couple first downs and finishing it off. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I had 2 kick returns in that game.
Yeah.
And then I went up by 7, and in the fourth quarter, he had a good drive. You actually think he drove it from like the 10-yard line.
Yep, right down the field
for the touchdown. Evened it up. And I should have just ran it into overtime, but I tried to throw it. Your guy, amazing pick. I know I throw those back shoulders to Robinson all day long.
Yeah.
And he snagged me.
I'll tell you this. Something you did in the game that literally shocked the hell out of me. You were switching on to your guys and catching interceptions. I think I threw 2 picks. Yeah, I threw 2 picks in that.
Yeah, we only got 2.
I threw 4, actually, with 2 quarterbacks. You knocked out Jimmy Garoppolo. But you were switching on the guys that were behind on a deep bomb and able to still get up and catch it. I was really impressed. I was shocked when you did it. After the game, after I recovered, I was really impressed with the user switching to the guy quickly and making that pick, and you were behind the receiver. That's some impressive pass coverage by you. Shows why your record's as good as it is. But I was able to pull it out, and actually Flash said the same thing. He's like, I don't know why his guy's not taking it into overtime. No, it was Isaiah that was in the party. He's like, I don't know why his guy's not taking it into overtime. And you threw that pick, and I literally drove right down the field, concussion point, finished it. It was a good game. I was happy to play.
Yeah, it was a good game though. Bad coaching move on my part, but I just knew I can. He catches that ball so often. I thought it was safe, and when you caught it, I was like, man, that was a safe play for me. It was just a hell of a pick.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe Kessler was shook because he threw 5 interceptions that game.
Yeah, 4 picks. Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was a rough day for Kessler. But Mitch is back though, right?
Mitch is back. He took care of the North title for us. You know.
Yeah.
Put the Vikings to bed. I don't know if it was 13, 15, 200 straight titles. Who cares?
Right.
We're the champs now.
Right.
Kings of the North.
So how many games you got left? This is just a 12th game, right?
What am I, 9-1?
Yeah.
So we got 6 games left.
Yeah, it's not over yet. You got to finish strong, man.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know who you got in the schedule, but, there's no guarantee of anything.
I think my next game of the week will be against the Chargers.
Yeah.
You got the Broncos, you have the Chargers, you have the Redskins. those 3 games, to me, you have the potential to lose. Josh Norman is supposed to be really good. I hear rumors and rumblings that he's familiar with league play and knows how to get wins. So I'm interested in that Week 13 game, home game for you for the Broncos. When you go to L.A., not San Diego anymore. When you go to L.A. to play the Chargers, I want to see how you handle
Matt
Cincy Jerk 5-13 and see if you can stop his offense because he's high ranked too. So
yeah, that's going to be a good game. I didn't know about the Redskins. I think it was the computer last time I looked, and now they've got an owner. So
he's a former. He's actually a former FNG champion too. It's just he was actually in the league about 5 months ago, but he had a kid and he went super father mode and was like, "Yo, I'm dropping everything, working, the kid." So I
be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
The reason why I know is when I got hurt, I had to play him, and I played him with my cast on. I beat him too, by the way.
Oh, well,
hey, man, that's messed up.
I'll throw that out there. Hey. You got 3 games that you could potentially lose, unless you get suspended or something stupid.
Wow,
that's messed up. Hey, real quick side note, gentlemen that's watching the show right now, you got any comments you want to throw out there? I'm watching the live feed right now. Throw your comments on. I'll read it. We'll answer it. All right.
Yeah. And by the way, the Rams owner is trying to figure out how to watch it, and because I'm doing this on my phone, I can't communicate with him obviously. But so maybe you might want to put that out there. And somebody on Facebook could kind of relay that to him, tag him in something so he can click on it.
Yep. All right. Yeah, somebody do that for me.
Yeah.
I've got this going on my phone. Real quick, actually, Week 10 had a lot of good games, man. A lot of close games. You had the Bengals and Steelers. That was a 13-6
game. Went down to the limit too.
Yep. Jags and Titans. That looked like it was a good game. 31-20. Titans won that. Had the Jags fell off. They're not in the top 10 right now. Can you look up the playoff picture? Because that's the next topic.
Yeah,
I don't know where they are in the rankings. Cowboys and Patriots. Cowboys won that 32-24.
That had to be a sim game.
Okay.
That was a sim game.
Sim game?
Yeah.
You need to talk, brother. All right, wait a minute. You need to talk. So you played Week 10, the Chargers. You won that game 19-13.
Was that broadcast?
No, I don't think it was. Was it broadcast?
It was not because it was in a game of the week.
Boo!
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 Boo that man!
Boo this man!
Yeah, I'm gonna be in and out, guys. I'm over here at the switching out cars and dropping off the kids at Taekwondo, so I apologize. I just wanted to have a little free time.
Stop being a father right now.
What's that?
What'd you say? Karate kicks, Josean?
Man, I'm just trying to teach these kids, to some self-defense, because nowadays. Yeah. Yeah, but that game, man, that game against the Chargers, man, we started off and it was back and forth at the beginning, and I had been working on my defense, I've been labbing things up and been trying to improve on my defense as I've been getting scorched, and I caught him a couple times, man. I think it was the first pick I had it on his side of the field, and I put up 3 points quick. And then I went back in the defense mode, and then the second pick I had was a pick 6.
Yeah.
And I believe that was the score was 10-7.
17-7.
Yeah.
At halftime.
Correct. And then we just kept going back and forth, and he started picking things up. He started running the ball. He started moving the ball, scoring, and he tied it up late there in the fourth. And I was just trying to hold him off. So I was like, there's no way he's got that momentum going. And OT, I pulled it up, man. I managed to get that game, to Cooper. It was a pass. I think it was a slants, and I rolled out. And I went after him. He was actually, I think he was a linebacker. And I know I've been told that don't go after the user, but he happened to be a step off, and I threw it to Cooper, and he caught it, and it was a touchdown.
Oh, wow.
Man.
So, and I took that game from him, so. I didn't say nothing. I've been staying quiet. I said, let me focus on my game, not do a lot of talking. Take these wins, be humble, and see if I can make some noise. And as soon as everyone found out I beat the Chargers, it was like, what? I was like,
right.
Because we've been hearing so much about how good he is, That was a big surprise. I'm
it was.
Taking that loss because we heard you were struggling with your game and hearing about how good Matt Leone is, and it was impressive. Right now, he's the number 3 guy in the AFC. If the playoffs were to end the day, top 4 teams would be the Browns, Titans, Chargers, and Dolphins right now because of that tie. That's the top 4 seeds. And then after that, it's Ravens and Raiders. Depending on how the Jaguars do this week again, they haven't played their game. Raiders at 6-4, Jaguars at 7-4. So
yeah, Billups is hoping I get suspended or something so I can. He mentioned that he said you need to get suspended. I'm like, man, that's messed up.
Hey, speaking of the Dolphins, the Dolphins, Brandon, that's the Ravens, Reggie's brother. He actually almost beat me. He almost beat me that game. I believe, yes. He was, if you look at it, let's see. I think I scored late, but it was actually a close game. Mm-hmm. Even though I beat him 31-17. But I think give him this season, next season, I think he's gonna be all right. He's definitely going to be a top 10 team if he, sticks to it and work on his game. Yeah,
well, it's going to be tight.
Heck
tight
yeah.
for real, because there's not a whole lot of room in the playoffs. You either got to win your division, or you got to get into that wild card, but through who you beat.
Right.
And speaking of that, who was game of the week last week?
I'm looking at it now.
The only one I know is the one that got the most conversation. But there had to be 2, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was the Falcons and Cardinals.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what the other one was.
I think that was it.
Chiefs? Or Jaguars and Panthers, maybe?
Nope. They didn't broadcast their game.
Oh.
No. Yeah, that was game of the week. It wasn't broadcast.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. The Jaguars 31-28. That was closer than I expected it to be.
Yeah, but hey, let's go back to Falcons and Cardinals. Falcons beat the Cardinals 51-13.
Ew.
That was ugly to watch.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah,
that was that work cringing for you, Dan.
All right.
The damn towel. Go the damn towel.
Man, that's right. We've had a whole bunch of comments for Dan that week.
He got out quick on him.
Yeah.
Picked them off, drove, scored. Then he was able to drive and get 3 points, and then picked them off, stopped them again, or either picked them off, and was killing him on the ground. He was up 14-3, and we were like, me and Matt were kind of communicating on the Facebook post. We were like, yo, he got him on a string. Then he scored 14 unanswered points. It was 28-3 at halftime. We were like, what the hell happened? And the only thing we heard from Dan was Cardinals Falcons. Julio says hi. I was like, oh no, he got early.
He did.
Just to let you guys know what Julio did. Julio Jones had 4 receptions for 64 yards. Had a donut for touchdowns. He got shut the hell down. I mean, he had made that guy throw so many picks. Josh Rosen threw 3 picks, and it seemed like he threw for 71. I'm surprised his percentage was that high because it seemed like he was getting stopped every time he turned around.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Hey, and the Falcons, he did it without Julio.
Yeah,
taking the live pass.
Killer.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man. Yeah,
like 200 plus.
Wait. He played against Julio. Still shut him down. Oh. That's what's up, man.
Dan 215 yards rushing.
Who?
Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, Tevin Coleman was MVP candidate.
Yeah, he got him up there too.
And he shut down David Johnson had 13 carries for 40 yards, 0 touchdown. I mean, David Johnson's been killing it all season long. He shut him down like he was just some regular, Charkanjic West or, some jabroni. Shut him down.
So Dan hit me up during the game and said he was having issues, connection issues. It was a bad lag.
Yeah, he told me the same thing.
Right, but I was just saying, like, if it was that bad, especially if you've seen it in the first quarter, say something right away. But hey,
that's exactly what I told him. I said, a game of this importance.
Right.
The guy that beat you in the NFC Championship, so it's got a head-to-head potential matchup. Y'all both in the division. You cannot.
No.
If it's laggy like that, like 2 minutes into the first quarter, you got to be like, yo, we can't.
Shut that down.
Exactly.
Because it's too important of a game in a week, man. I mean, we don't need to put up there, especially for 2 top 5 members. Come on, man.
Yeah. I hit you up in a heartbeat. Say, hey, we need to restart.
Yeah, we were essentially watching it, right? There was a bunch of people watching it. I didn't see any lag. I'm not saying it wasn't lag on his end. I'm just saying
that's what I told him. Yeah, I didn't either. I told him that. I was like, but we're not playing it, so we don't feel it, nothing like that. Right. So, and I was like, but it was just like you got to own that game, man. He just dominated that game. So.
Yeah, underrated. The Falcons' defense is nice. I think Tack McKinley, he's got like 15 sacks on the season. Wow. He's possible NFC Defensive Player of the Year.
Hell yeah. Jeez.
Balling, man. Look like another good game. The Jags and the Panthers, 31-28.
I wasn't expecting it to be that close.
No.
From what I'm told, the Jags were dominating, and he started messing around and let the Panthers come back. That's the only word I know.
Yeah, when you look at it, if you look at it, yes, he was winning
28-7.
Yeah. Halftime. And he didn't score in the second half.
Yeah. He said he did some
No. He scored points. He scored in overtime. That game went to overtime. He kicked a field goal in overtime. Good Lord.
In other words, his heart was beating hard.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Steve, where you at?
Right, exactly.
He said he was trying to run it up the score, and it backfired big time on him.
It sure did.
You know what? It's a good time to bring this up because a lot of people are concerned about getting penalized, right? And I'm not trying to derail the game of the week, but a lot of people are worried about being penalized because they go up early, and trying to respect their opponents and shut it down towards the end. Look, man, you got 3 quarters, score your points. You know what I'm saying? But when you get into the fourth quarter, you got to be shutting it down. And here's what I mean. Drive down to the 1 yard line, go out of bounds, kick the damn field goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when you get into the fourth quarter and the points are beyond 22 points or more, which is what our rule is. Shut it down, dude. You're already winning. Bench your guys so nobody gets injured. If you're a smart GM or smart coach, bench the guys and just drive down the field and kick the field goal. You can still score, but don't run it up.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can't shut your offense to the point where you don't even score in the second half. That's not what we're saying to do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, play it smart, man. Just play it smart because you keep on – and actually you try to run it up, hey, you possibly get somebody injured.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That sucks. I've been there before last year.
This same week, week 11, it was week 10. The Seahawks played the Rams. Computer scored 42 points, 42-7. Russell Wilson's out.
Ooh.
So I think he's out until the divisional round. I think.
That's right.
Dang.
I'm not sure.
Didn't we have a bunch of teams post that they have new quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Because they all getting hurt.
Yeah.
I dealt with it for 6 weeks.
Mine got injured in the Bears game. So you can't play around. Yeah, he's out for 5 weeks.
Dang.
Garoppolo's out 5?
Negative.
Yeah.
Foley's out for 5 weeks. Russell Wilson, he's out for 5 weeks.
Who's the backup?
I still don't know.
I did. There we go.
Better be somebody. Let's see. Pulling it up for you right now. Seahawks backup quarterback is Paxton Lynch. Yeah, I remember he made that post.
Yeah. It's not good.
Yeah.
No.
That Cardinals game coming up is starting to look a little shaky.
Yep.
But now that we know he's a little helpless on the ground, stopping the run game, that might not be the case.
Right.
We'll see.
Hey, when you played the Browns there, Dillard, was he using Miller or was he Jackson, or was he using Flacco?
Flacco.
Oh, so he was. I was actually impressed.
Yep.
I was like, he kept that game close even though he didn't have his quarterback.
He brought Jackson in a couple plays. He ran like
so he's not hurt. He just don't want to use him.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I was to guess, and this is just supposition, I would guess that it's the guy's temperament under pressure, his reaction to pressure, and the way his accuracy diminishing when he's under a rush, versus Flacco being a veteran, he can handle the pressure a little bit more and then deliver the ball accurately under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that's why he went to him. He did pretty well against you passing.
No, he didn't want to get Jackson hurt. That's what he told us.
That's what he posted.
Yeah, he just didn't want to get hurt. Yeah, he said he didn't want to get Jackson hurt. He was scared.
You're playing the two-time champion.
Exactly.
You got best players, man.
I know.
Yo.
Yeah, that's why I put that Flacco baby picture up.
Oh, that's why.
Oh man, that was a great game, man. That was, I was sitting here like, because I was messing up, and
yes, you were.
And it's one of those I get myself where I got all the control of the game, I just give it away. And but still wasn't nervous. I think I had like 49 seconds left. I had my plays in my head what I was going to, do just to get down there and get in field goal range.
Before you go to your score, let's back up to the drive before that. And he was driving down the field pretty well. Then he kind of stalled halfway. Then he got another first down. And then I think he got almost into the red zone and decided to scramble. And why don't you tell us what happened when he scrambled?
For y'all that don't know, and the game is on Twitch still. It's on Twitch for the next couple of days. But it happened last year in Madden. I don't know if you remember that. I don't think it was Twitch.
Put a picture in the group.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Where I'm going to go back last year, where I hit his quarterback, he fumbled, and the ball morphed up 30 yards, and he got the ball. Actually, it was my quarterback. It went up 30 yards, and his player got the ball on a fumble. The other day, I'm playing Reggie, and I hit his quarterback, smack him, bam, fumble. For 60 seconds, nobody could grab the ball.
They were just jumping on each other, hopping on top of each other. Just, I was like, yo. And this was the drive he needed to tie the game.
Yes, he did.
No. He went up by, if he scores a touchdown plus extra point, he was going to go up by one. Yep. He was on this drive, and he fumbled the ball. Flacco scrambled, he fumbled, and it was for 60 seconds. This big guy jumped on top. And I was like, yo, how long is this going to happen?
I said, keep going.
I thought the game was going to end like that. I really did.
Yep.
And
that was crazy.
He eventually scored the touchdown and went up by one.
Yeah.
And I think he tried to do a 2-point conversion to go up by 3.
Yep.
But you stopped that. So
yep.
It was a field goal or touchdown will win the game for you. Now you're driving down the field and you can go ahead with what you were saying.
All right, so the winning touchdown, I actually ran that play 3 times in that game. So actually, if you remember, I threw a pick where I think my wide receiver was doing a post, but I pressed the wrong button and he picked it off. But I seen something where it was nobody on the right side of the field. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? If I need this play, I'm going to run that because he was in the wrong defense. And sure enough, I ran that play. I'm not going to tell you what play. Y'all can go back.
I was like, which formation was that? What was that called?
And, he just left him wide open. He didn't play the deep ball at all. And he was only rushing 3. I actually went back and watched it a couple times. I'm like, why did he only rush 3? And then he really didn't play the deep ball at all.
Yeah, we were Tranks and I were both like, I'm surprised he didn't.
Yeah, but anytime I play Reggie, even the head-to-head, right now I think he's beating me probably like 3-1 head-to-head. I can't beat him, but in this league, I own you, nephew. No, but yeah, it was a good game. Always a great game. And I appreciate everybody watching. But yeah, that glitch, man, that was. I'm sitting here. I try to call Dan. Nobody's answering their phone. I'm gonna call my wife. Like, you should see this bull crap. I was like, here I go. I'm about to lose the game. And sure enough, he scored. I was like, I lost. But hey, it happened.
You had less than 50 seconds to drive that field too. It was
yes, sir. It was 49 seconds. 49 seconds. Yes, sir. Good game though, man. Excellent. And that's the thing I was telling D, Reggie, Dan. It's crazy. Y'all understand, like, no matter who I play, they bring their A game. I played the Bengals. Granted, they ain't got a great record, but man, he's bringing his best.
Yeah.
It was at one point he's destroying me, and I'm like, we go to halftime. I don't think I even scored yet. I'm like, and I played the Dolphins. He's playing his best game. So, dude, my days is numbered. I know. I just pray it's happening next season.
No, right here. I get it right here.
I get the twin. I get the twin. To this.
I'm gonna see you in the Super Bowl.
All right, man. All right, come on, man. It's lonely up top.
Be beating the heck out of me in the exhibition. I gotta give it a chance.
Hey, no, but it's cool though. I mean, that's what it's for. When you lab up with somebody, you work on new plays. You don't play like it's a real thing. Try something different. I don't care if I lose games like that, but I do care. Like, honestly, I'm being honest with y'all. That game, it felt like the Super Bowl. I was about to lose the Super Bowl because, I get it. I know Tony is like, man, I want somebody to shut this dude up. I'm sick and tired of these hashtags, 49-0. But I'm enjoying it right now. I see what Chaz felt like. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? If we don't stop you, keep on hashtagging because honestly, it's gonna make your fall even better.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I almost fell big time the other day.
I think you had a good game against the Rams too. I mean, like, you get in the big games.
Yeah, if you look at my games, man, I ain't got a lot of blowouts. I mean, I got some, but yeah, the Rams was a good game. Go back to it.
Pressed you pretty hard too.
Yeah, Seahawks. I won that by a touchdown. Rams, I won by 6.
Cardinals, you almost lost that one too.
Yep. Wait, what?
He was up. I was watching that game. He was up on you, and it was 2 back-to-back pick sixes what brought you back in that game.
Yeah, that game. I had 3 defensive touchdowns in that game. My defense won that game. So yes, you're right. The defense didn't step up. I lost that game. And then the Dolphins, like I said, great game. I played the Bengals. It don't look like it, but it was a good game.
Yeah. He gave me a great game when I played him too, by the way. You know?
I got the Patriots next, and then week 14. Ooh, how sweet the sound.
Yes, sir.
Wait, do you come to my town? Oh, I come to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Home field advantage.
Yes, sir. Okay, wait a minute. I'm just looking at the stuff on Facebook, y'all. Trying to keep y'all updated.
Well, while you're doing that, I already did the AFC standings, just specifically the AFC standings. The NFC, as far as the playoffs are concerned, the Bears, we got the Bears, Falcons, and like I said, it's between the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Depending on how the Seahawks do this week, we'll see if it's the Seahawks division right now.
They got the Falcons, right? They play Falcons.
Yeah, they play the Falcons this week. I think they do. I'm not sure. And the Giants have the NFC East, so that's your top 4. And the wild cards right now, if the season were to end today, it's either going to be the Seahawks or the Cardinals, either at 8-3 or 7-4, right? And it'll either be the Vikings or the Rams right now, because the Panthers are 6-5. That would be the it would be the Cardinals or Seahawks, whichever one doesn't get the division, and it'll be either the Vikings or the Rams as the 6th seed.
Damn, Dillard over there with a smirk. So I'm curious what questions he got asked over there.
Yeah, man, you already know it's the chat room, man.
Oh, what happened?
Kyle said that this show is a whole bunch of. It has all the best players patting themselves on the back.
Well, this week you kind of got to, because there were some crucial wins. You know in order for you to stay in the running, you had to beat the games in front of you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like one of the speaking of Kyle, that one against the Giants kept him in the running for the wild card. He doesn't know that.
Yeah, it did.
The Giants didn't have a whole lot of competition in the NFC East, but Isaiah plays them twice. Giving them that loss is going to make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons, man, he's not even here, but dude, that game was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears, they were undefeated. That loss was significant. You know what I mean? Right now, they're in their game ahead of the Falcons as far as the number 1 and number 2 seed. Home field advantage is going to be a big deal. Falcons lost to me and some who beat the Falcons other than me?
I think
Titans.
Titans, yeah.
I did too.
They're 2 games ahead of, or 3 games ahead of the Panthers. As far as the NFC South, yeah, the Titans did beat them.
I'm sorry, I didn't play the Falcons. I thought I did.
They're 3 games ahead in the South, so there's still plenty of games left for the division races. So anything can happen there. I already told you about the NFC West. It's a cluster F over there. The division leaders potentially have 3 wins, and the Rams are a game behind, even though they play me this week. And I'm 2 games behind the division lead. So if I beat the Rams, I'm 6-5, and the Rams 6-5, and already it pushes me up into the potentially for a wild card.
Yeah.
So, it's this week there were a lot of important games, and we had a lot of games to go over. A lot of important games that meant a lot.
So Kyle said that Chaz thought he was unbeatable. But,
yeah, he knocked them off.
Right. But he said, I'm wearing one of his rings. Hey. For one, I'm gonna tell you this. On the behind the scenes, I hit up a lot of the owners, whether they're top 10 or top 15, top 20, top 25, whatever, right. And hit them up, say they want to be on the show. Everybody can't do this, talk. They rather either chat or just watch. Right. I'm not gonna force anybody to get on. If you want to get on, hit me up. You want to talk?
We'll always get you on.
Exactly. Definitely. I don't own this. You know what I'm saying? This is our league. We all could talk trash. It's just that, we're here talking about it. So of course, we're gonna talk about ourselves and whatever. I'm not gonna hype up the what you call it, the Bears. Forget the Bears. You know what
I am. Right now, he's the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yes.
Right now, he came from the AFC. Let me do this. I'm your hype man. He came from the AFC. He was in the AFC Championship, right?
Yep.
Lost to the champ. Came over the NFC.
Put that trophy down.
This is what we said when he came over. It ain't gonna be so easy. Well, I did my part, but the other 9 people did. So I gotta respect him. He is literally handling his business. He's the number 1 seed in the NFC, and he took a loss and came on the show, and I respect him for coming on the show because it's hard to take a loss and come on the show and talk about it. It is.
I didn't sleep well that night. I didn't sleep well. I did not sleep well.
But that shows what type of man he is. You know what I mean? I respect him too.
So I'm doing this because Tillman said put the trophy up.
I know. Get that trophy out.
I'm just saying, I'm just doing what the people asked me to do. All right.
Right.
Yeah, oh man,
there's enough room on the camera for your head and that.
Hey.
All the wins.
Hey, we ain't gonna talk about those Tecmo Bowl trophies you got. What's his name say? Billups.
Oh yeah, you got the best ones.
Right, yeah. Talking about
everybody was a champion, Madden 95.
Didn't keep no stats. No, man. Now y'all, hey, going to MVP race. You look at that.
Oh, sure.
And different awards. Put that up.
All right, awards, yearly awards. Here we go. Right now, NFL MVP. The top 5 are Tevin Coleman, Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff, Phillip Rivers, and Deion Lewis. I don't even know what that is.
That's the Titans running back.
Titans running back? Okay, that makes sense. Especially with,
he's got a lot of touchdowns against the Texans.
And in the next two that are within spitting distance, Lamar
Sorry,
Jackson
Marcus.
and Rashawn Bass, wide receiver for the Rams, and the guy that got benched in the last game against the Browns. Makes no damn sense. Let's see. Coach of the year. Right now, D Hall's leading at 11-0. Makes sense. T Squared, which he's actually had an impressive season too, and over in the AFC. Y'all lost a guy that was in the AFC. Yeah, whatever. Y'all lost a guy who saw you in the AFC Championship, but y'all gained somebody who's literally going 10-0 in the same division he was in. So, respect to Tillman.
You're welcome, Tony.
Going in there and handling his business. Got Mike Dick at 9-1 with the Bears. Makes sense. He only got one loss, and he's been dominating the NFC. And Buck Nakey. That's the guy that just that's the fourth overall coach of the year. He just got shellacked by the Falcons, and they're number 5 in coach of the year.
Oh, there he is.
8-2 Warren Moon is coach of the year.
Right. So just real quick, it's that easy, fellas. You hit me up. Give me your email address. I'll put you on the show. Right now, we got the Jags, a.k.a. getting his butt kicked, a.k.a. Stephen Billups. You there, Stephen?
I don't think he can hear us.
No, he can't hear us.
I think he's working out his setup.
Hey, Steve, we're going to give you a second to get you a good connection.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
What's up, brother?
I apologize. I'm driving. I just got off of work, turned it on, hear Dillard big ass head. So,
oh man,
I had to jump on and see what y'all was rapping about.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. No, just talking trash.
Billups.
Yes, sir.
We've gone from week 7 or 8 to week 12. So far, what's 1 or 2 games that stood out to you that were just significant, like where you had eye openers, like, whoa, I couldn't believe it?
Well, I didn't get to watch this game, but I just saw the score, and that that Falcons, man, it's the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened between him and Dan, or if Dan stole his girlfriend in 95 or something, but that was unbelievable.
He got dominated.
Yeah, so that was a big win, even though he was a top 5 player already.
Right.
That was a big time win for the Falcons. Like I said, I got nothing but respect for him, for real.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't talking shit about him no more ever. And that 49ers, knocking over the Bears, man. That was big.
Yeah, that was a pretty good win.
Hey, that was big win. Got you back in the playoff picture.
Well, we're not quite there yet.
You're what, 5-1 since returning? 4-1.
Well, I include all my losses. We're 5-5.
Nah.
Well, you yourself. That's big, man. Finish strong.
Yeah.
You play all the teams in front of you before the season over. So
that is
you
true.
got control.
That's
awesome.
That's very true.
Yeah. So it's fun times. I think it's a lot of close matchups right now. A lot of teams fighting for the playoff spot with like 5-6 games left. So it'll be interesting.
Anything can happen.
Absolutely.
It's great to be able to control your own destiny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting help is nice. The Falcons definitely helped me out, but you got to take care of your own business. I got the Rams this week. He gets back. I think he flies back into town Tuesday, and I was talking to him, and he said we're supposed to play either Tuesday evening or Wednesday. I will make sure.
Broadcast.
I don't know who's home or not, but I will make sure that I let everybody know when the game is ahead of time. It's not going to be a last minute thing. It's important. That might be a good game of the week. I don't know, this week, but we're going to make sure that one's broadcast.
Yeah. Shoot, I even got my wife freaking commenting on here too. My wife's watching. She said, "Hi, y'all." No, Kyle, man, I appreciate you commenting, man, and just trying to stir something up.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kyle, go ahead and send the division trophy over the wood line.
I mean, right now, man, nobody's taking this from me. I'm just 2 in a row. 49-0. God is good.
Yes, he is.
All the time.
All the time.
I just laugh how Nation made that trophy, and all of a sudden he 9-1.
Exactly. Oh man, yeah. All right, yeah.
I got a big game versus Nation coming up. I don't know if it's next week or the week after next, but I need every victory to get back in the playoff picture. So
hell yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. I know I got Nation and the Falcons both before the season's over. So
you back healthy, Billups?
Week
I'm
13.
almost. I think I'm close. So I've played all season without my MVP, which was different because I used him for everything.
Yeah.
My defense. I mean, I probably had 8 guys miss a good 6 or 7 weeks throughout the season, so they all coming back now. So
there's been a lot of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to making a little run. So,
well, Billups, right now, if you look at the AFC picture, we actually just went over that. You are in the wild card right now.
Okay.
You got the Browns and Titans and Chargers with the divisions, and the Dolphins. So right now, you would be the number 2 seed. I mean, number 6 overall seed. Right now, you and Josean 6-4. You're 7-4. You guys have the same record, so you're fighting for the 6th seed. You and the Raiders.
Yeah, I took that L against him because I got myself suspended doing some dumb stuff. So I'm gonna regret that. But
that's okay. Keep on fighting.
This is a good time though. I mean, this is what's fun. This makes all the games interesting. This is why we want to make sure we advance as soon as possible. Not by you though, but the right way.
Right.
No, not that soon. Not that quick.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun. This is what I love about the league, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man,
I would love to stay in that 6th seed, to be honest, because I would love to see Matt in that first round.
Oh wow! Calling him out.
Called it out.
Yeah. Hey, he can play though, but I would love to see him because I know he's talking just all the stuff. He want all the smoke. I would love to touch him up one good time in the playoffs. Then I want to. Then from there, bring me Thanos.
Yeah, right.
I want the Browns, man. I want the Browns. So
hopefully he has a loss when you play.
Hey, I want it.
Everybody want it. They just can't get it.
I want to be that guy. Then I'm gonna retire.
You're retire.
You're gonna retire, right?
No, wait, talking about you gotta get a trophy.
Well, he had the show calling people out. I want all these people. Bring them.
Right.
I gotta help the team. Bring them.
Right. Wait a minute.
It's been tough playing without your guys.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's real. I mean, that's the league. That's what it is, though. But
somebody else
just
is popping.
Yeah, I got one more person popping in. They wanted to say something. They want, hey, speak your mind. You know what I'm saying? I want to speak for you. You got something to say? You want to defend yourself? Speak it. Yep. So we got the Dolphins.
And it was the Dolphins.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and
talk about him getting Fournette back and how important having his guys in.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Derrick Henry just got hurt for 5 weeks. He's done.
Yeah, he got all his 3 running backs are hurt, right?
No. They might just got hurt in the game. But Henry is out for 5 weeks right now. He's done. He'll be out until the divisional round.
I think he primarily uses Dion though.
Dion Lewis.
Yeah. That's his guy. he prefers speed anyway. So
yeah.
But he got
he'll be back by playoffs.
Tranks is doing his thing though.
Tranks was pretty good. He played good.
I'm gonna do what he did and just quit and then pick another team.
Well, you gotta remember he had all off season, he had all preseason, and he had four games into the regular season to practice.
Yep.
Yeah.
His defense definitely got better. I played him in the preseason, and his defense was definitely much improved.
Yeah, I think I leveled up since the last time we played. Just the way I see the field has changed a bit. I got something special for the Rams this week. I've been trying it out on a couple guys I've been labbing with, and it's been more successful than I expected. So if it works the way I want it to work, I'm looking forward to Dell Week 14.
It sounded like an upset coming up.
Dude, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm going to do something special for that game. Just because he out here disrespecting the top 5 team. He come in here, gets suspended 4 games, and then he want to come and just start beating cats. I promise y'all, I'm going to beat him by 28.
I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna say 49ers 28, Browns.
You 24. Better not.
You better not. 24, baby.
Upset alert.
Hey, I'm gonna kick him out.
Upset alert.
I don't know if y'all remember, but when we started a couple podcasts ago, you didn't think I was going to win any of them games. Well, I remember that.
Tranks called it though. He said he was a top 5 team.
Yeah, he did.
From first podcast.
He did.
Y'all was sleeping on him.
He stirred that pot from
it
day
hurts
one.
to listen to this garbage from
I'm just saying right, exactly.
That hurts.
I'm just saying
the kill
this.
switch in his pocket right now. It just fell out when he laughed. Get the kill switch on there.
I'm just saying this. You hear today on January 14th. It is 8:05 p.m. Eastern time. I will be whooping Trank's butt by 28 points. If I don't beat him by 28, I lost.
All right.
I'll take that bet.
Man.
No, don't take no bet yet. Wait. Don't take no bet yet. I'm just saying. Don't take no bets.
We are fighting for our playoff lives. We just beating whoever.
No, we're not. I'm fine. You're fighting for your playoff life.
We are fighting for our playoff lives.
So say me. I'm fighting for it.
I say I'm 5-5 and not 4-1 or whatever hell y'all saying is because when I'm knocking on that playoff door, they ain't gonna ask how many did I actually play. They're gonna ask how many losses you got. All right, get on out here or you win.
Exactly, I get that.
Playoff lives.
Yeah.
Whoever's in front of us is getting.
I'm just saying, go ahead and get yourself another loss, and then add up your wins on top of that.
I'm gonna call it right now on this same date that I don't think Dillard gonna score 28 points. Period.
Man, shut up, Luke Cage. Man, nobody ain't paying you no attention. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the Falcons versus the Cardinals. I mean, it's not gonna be a game.
You're gonna have to play that game where everybody can watch it.
Of course.
Don't try to play early like the Falcons and the Cardinals did. Make that game an evening game so we can watch.
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, we got Brandon Moore, aka the Dolphins owner. Yeah, how you doing, sir?
What's going on? Leaving basketball practice with my son. What's going on, fellas?
Not much, man. Welcome, man. Welcome aboard.
Thanks. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yo, yes, sir. Yeah, just talking trash. I told him that you almost beat me the other week.
Yeah, man. You took off in the fourth quarter, man.
Hey, that's what happens.
Well, Mr.
You got to play all 4 quarters.
Mr. Moore, what is going to happen in that AFC East, man? Sound like nobody want to win that division over there. What's going on?
I'm trying to warm up these sticks, man. I'm trying to get it with the game when I'm coming out the division.
Oh yeah.
I got the Bills twice this week too, so that's 3 wins right there.
Man, right now you have a half game above the Patriots. Right now, you're 4-5-1. He's 4-6.
Yeah.
So right now, the 2 of y'all fighting for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That the Patriots playing a lot of computer games and losing to the users. I know how that is. So.
Yes, sir.
The Bills didn't help himself by getting the suspension, man. My man's
he helped me out a lot, man.
Just can't get right.
I love when he messed up. Good job.
Yeah,
hey, by the way, that's his brother too. That's his brother.
Oh, is it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's his brother. Yeah, so
looking at your schedule, you got the Jets, Eagles, Bills, Cowboys, Jets, and Bills. So you got the Bills and Jets twice.
Yeah.
And really the Eagles.
That's what's really helping me out. I got 4 division games here in the home stretch.
You control your fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
For real.
All right. Hey, I want to put you on mute real quick.
Hey, go for it, bro.
Yeah, yep. It's just a little low. All right, there we go. All right. So, gentlemen, the next topic, unless you got anything more else to say, y'all want to talk about.
No, we can move on.
All right, so the last topic I got right here is the latest issues that's been going on in the league. We have 2 owners that were suspended. Mr. Tranks, you like to go over it?
Yeah. Well, the most recent one was the Broncos, Josh Norman. Let me make sure I got this right here.
Yeah, you got it right.
The rule that we have in our league is the computer is essentially an easy win. So if at any time you have to play the computer, I know we've talked about this on other podcasts before, but if you have to play the computer because either the guy says he doesn't want to play you or he doesn't too busy or, you got disconnected and he says, go ahead and play the game. If you're playing the computer, you only have one start to play the computer. One start. So you started twice, you've essentially penalized yourself. And what happened was he kind of thought that because that's not what he's used to. Essentially, he's used to being able to play the computer as much as you want, just don't run up the score. And that's kind of why when new people come in our league, we ask them, hey, make sure you read the Constitution and you're going to be held to the rules of the Constitution, which is essentially the rules of gameplay. And he essentially had started it twice. And I think I was getting on to we were talking about the Chargers and where we're going to rank them in the top 5 or top 10. And I said, you know what, maybe we need to. And I was looking at who he played this week, and I was looking at the schedule, and I saw the guy had already started it twice, and I knew it was a computer game, so I just advanced it.
And he actually happened to be the last game of the week too, so that's why you advanced it.
Yeah, so I just advanced it, so he didn't have a chance to finish that game. So on top of he happened to lose that game because I didn't control. Because as a commissioner, we have an option to control who wins or loses the games. We can make the home guy win or the away guy win. But I just advanced it, so whatever randomly happened, right? And he not only got that loss, but he also, the next 2 games he's supposed to play, he's on AP. So, I mean, it's pretty simple. You only got one chance to play the computer. That's it. And the only exception to that is if you're playing like me and Isaiah were playing, and let's say for some reason we disconnect and I say, you know what, I don't feel like playing no more. You'll go ahead and play the computer. Isaiah, the Browns owner, he could have been like, look, I don't want to take a chance to play the computer and get a disconnection, and then a sim might have me lose the game. Go ahead and just give me the win. Then Josean and I will make sure that team wins. It would be the Bears in this hypothetical, so that you don't have to play the computer. That's the only exception.
And that's if you guys actually attempt to play.
That's
if you guys actually attempt to play and actually something happens. Not the guy I'm playing is on AP and I don't want to play the CPU. No, you have to be playing somebody.
Correct.
For that to be a sim win. It's not just a free win because you got to play the computer.
It's an unpleasant situation, but the reason why we went to it, and we went to it pretty recently, I want to say in the last Madden or so, we went to it because people were taking advantage of it and and playing the computer 3 and 4 and 5 times. It's like no one in this league has a problem beating the computer, so there's no reason why you should be restarting because you're almost cheating. Keep restarting until you win. That's pretty much what it is. So I don't know if you have anything to add, Josean, to that, but
no, I mean the games, the CPU games actually aren't that easy, man. I've been struggling, so it ain't that easy.
You definitely almost lost to the Jags.
Yeah, well, that one was because I tried a new offensive playbook. You don't do that when you play the computer. Don't try that same day. But no, I mean, yeah, the CPU games are usually easy wins. So we're limiting them to 1 game, 1 attempt because he's right. We'd have people with like 5 or 6 attempts, and it'd be I got disconnected or my guy got hurt, so I want him back, or all these different excuses. So it's like play your game, attempt it once, and worst case scenario, if these things you take the sim loss or sim win because sometimes the computer will beat the other computer for you. So, but it is 1 attempt, and that's all it is. So,
So I mean, you just said it. Tony, you just said it earlier, but it's very important. Even if you've been in the league for a while, it's nothing wrong going back and going over the rules, to refresh your memory.
Yep.
So especially if you're new. So you come into the league, for one, I don't want to hear. I'm gonna throw it out there, Tony. You ain't saying it, I'm saying it. I don't want to hear what this other league is doing. The thing is, we already have rules in place. Follow the rules. If you don't like the rules that's in place, we'll feel, hey, this ain't the league for you. That's
the problem is apparently that person, if they're mentioning the rules for another league, they didn't take the time to read our rules.
Exactly.
Because
exactly.
We always make mention, hey, read the rules, and if you have questions, go ahead, feel free to ask, inquire, because someone in the league other than myself and Tranks will take the time to answer. But if you didn't read the rules and assumed all leagues are the same, and then all of a sudden it's a catch-22, it's like, well, in this league we don't. Well, you're not in that league. This is the league you're in.
So but just real quick, to be honest, in other leagues, a lot of leagues play on All Madden. In this league, we play on All Pro. So I'm just being honest. I'm not getting nobody, and I know it's hard to play a computer, but if you lose on All Pro, you deserve an L. Right. I'm just being honest. It's All Pro. So in other leagues, I get it. Hey, give me a forced win because playing All Madden is hard.
Yeah, and it's very hard. A lot of times that they're not even playing All Madden. They have no idea.
Right. So, I mean, it's a good game. It's actually a good game for you to get your stats up. You can score up to 49 points and keep it moving. Right. You can't do it, all right, you just take an L. That's it.
And just to bring that up, too, even though you're scoring them 49 points on the computer, I do go in and look at stats. Don't abuse them stats.
Yeah. Don't abuse the stats either. Yes, sir.
If you have 1,000 yards passing, promise you're going to have a conversation, and I can't guarantee you're gonna get suspended, but it's what we're gonna do something to where we're gonna even out.
Them players, you don't necessarily get a sanction for a suspension, but your players can ride the pine the following game. So don't take that chance because we do look at stats.
Just get the win, brother. Keep it going, getting hurt, get the win, and keep it moving.
All right. So anything though? Yeah, is there anything for, like, say I'm playing the computer? That's my only problem. Everything else, I 100% agree with you guys, but if I'm playing the computer and say I'm up like 20 and the game just disconnects in the third quarter or second quarter or something, and I'm killing the computer, is there anything where we can at least make sure that we get that dub?
Well, let me ask you this question.
Can I snap a picture?
Wow, that was the question I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a different opinion about that rule? And I expected somebody in the chat to come up with it, but the fact that you asked it directly, made sense. The reason why we do it that way is there is no way for the commissioner or anyone else to tell that you get up big on the computer and just turn it off. There's no way for us to tell that. Like, if someone decides to cheat and cheat against the computer, we couldn't tell that you just took a picture and you want the forced win.
You're saying, like, there's no way for you to tell, like, I just lost my quarterback, basically.
Correct.
Yeah, I get it.
And you get the win plus the injuries that you had mean nothing. You just stop the game at the time, the chance that you won. I would love to do something different because we used to, it was kind of like, just don't start it or go ahead and restart. You know what I mean? We were real lax with it, but some people just, they had like 4 and 5.
Yeah, it got abused.
They just abused it. So now look, it's an easy computer win, get you in, keep it moving, and then people couldn't do that. Now we got sanctioned people, and it's just because most rules are available because people abuse something. So if anybody has any suggestions of how to make it better,
hit us up.
If they're in here,
hit you up.
I would love to hear it. Because that's the one thing about this league. I don't have a problem if you might have a suggestion to make it better because I want to make it better. Because there's been situations where I got a disconnection, and I saw other people that we had disconnections. We were playing. I think it was the Falcons. We were playing, and because I was up on him. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna play the computer. I'll take the forced win. And because I didn't want to take a chance of being disconnected.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So, hey, I'm gonna keep it moving. All right, we're doing good on time. A little bit over an hour right now. Before we go to the next issue, just a couple of comments on Facebook. Tony Tillman is trying to recruit my wife to join the league to be the first female on the sticks. Tillman, she ain't playing this Madden, dude. It ain't gonna happen.
You already got half the league is related to the Halls.
Yeah, he got everybody up.
That's how we got the 16-0. Okay, that makes sense. Now.
Hey, whatever, man. So just little comments have been going on. So, all right. So the last one was the Bills owner, Justin. He got suspended for how many games? 3 games?
2 games.
Justin got suspended for 2.
I thought it was 3.
Was it?
It might have been 4. I'm not sure. I mean, the penalty post says it.
It wasn't 4. It might have been reduced to 3. I think it was 3.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But Billups, I guess you can tell us what happened with that.
I mean, it was some thought. He's been in the league for, I think, and I'm not at home to verify. I think he's been in the league for three sessions, I believe. I think he came on towards the last session of Madden 18, and he's played two seasons now. So it's really been about 2.5 league seasons, and he's probably had, I think, 6 or 7 sanctions.
Yeah,
during that time frame.
Yeah.
Which is
he's broken almost every single rule that we have that's there. And I mean,
yeah, and some of them twice, right? So I know a lot of people felt like it was a harsh rule, and I think it was intended to be, but I think we had to just put a pause on it just to make sure, like, hey, if you're serious about this league, we would love to have you, keep you active. He's from a great family, right?
Right.
You know, we weren't looking to remove anybody from the league, because I think if that was what we wanted to do, that's what it would have been done. That's what recommendations would have happened.
Right.
That wasn't even being considered, but it was definitely a situation that, like, hey, this has to stop ASAP. Let's get serious. Let's review the rules. Let's hold you to, basically, I mean, we need you to just play. Ready up and play. And that's what the suspension was. So, I don't know how this suspension compares to maybe other suspensions in the past.
Trust and believe, it's been way, way worse.
Yeah, because I mean, people were saying like the death penalty. I didn't think it was a death penalty by any means. But
but it is in a way, because he really can't build his team at all, right?
He can.
That's not true.
No, think about it though. I mean, he could do his picks in the draft, but he can't use any the free agency. The draft picks.
It's kind of
okay. Let me just say this. He's been penalized for trading with the computer.
Yep.
Okay, so now he's limited to his 7 picks, and I'm trying to think the last time I completed a trade. So you don't have to trade to be successful in the league,
right?
And I like to say this is tantamount to FNG training wheels. You don't need to trade, because you can't even follow the trading rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I don't want to say he's backed out of a trade, but it's like when there's enough smoke when it comes to not following rules, we kind of got to limit your options. The off season, this penalty that he did, he probably has broken it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
He changed a cornerback to an outside linebacker to a safety to a it's like, dude, we have these rules here for a reason. Before you even did anything like that, after being penalized before, you should have took a second and say, what do the rules say about changing the player?
Yeah, and we had a big, I mean, Billups is where he's at, because we had a big issue with player changes being done and not being requested or discussed. So he should have known when someone lost a position that does position changes, that we take those changes seriously. I mean, that was big. That's why Billups is where he's at.
Right.
So it was harsh, but he's broken enough rules to where we have to be stern with him to determine, does he really want to be in this league or not? I mean, that's what it boils down to.
But go ahead, Dill. You were saying that he can't build his team. What other ways do you think he can't build his team?
I mean, I think period. I mean, for one, I don't think he really can't build his team. Free agency, I think that's a big way to build your team. And then, of course, you're talking about
free agency,
off season, well, even during the season.
He can pick up trades. He can pick up free agents during the season.
Yeah. He just can't do it during the off season. It's like it's almost kind of the same thing that Tony Tranks got.
It's still tough. It's still tough no matter what.
Yeah, he lost that privilege to be at that first pick. So he's not.
So just real quick, I'm not defending him at all.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just
no, yeah.
Shoot, I'm just like can't get right.
Dill, I asked you to do this because other people are thinking it, so you're just speaking what other people are thinking.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I know we're in sync when it comes to the rules.
Yes, sir.
But it's important to verbalize, hey man, it looks like you're giving them a death penalty because of this and that, because maybe you didn't understand the penalty, and because you focus on the Browns and the people in front of you on your schedule. You're not focused about the Bills, so I understand it, but it looks bad. But as you can see, I've survived. My penalty was worse and I've survived it. So if all he does is focus on drafting, picking up free agents, and playing his games, he's going to be all right. It's when he starts doing the extra stuff, he gets in trouble. And if you suspend it, you can't play your games anyway.
Yep. Yeah, actually, you know what? We got somebody on here right now, Brandon. You can unmute yourself if you can.
Yeah, I got you.
So what did Justin say to you? I know you talk to him all the time, but I mean, what did he say to you about this issue?
It's over for him. Like his season in the bunker. Like all he can do is draft. Like he got all that cap space and can't use it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure. I think he had like $100 million in cap space and can't use it next season. So
he won't be able to bid. You're right. He won't be able to do no free agent bidding, but he'll still be able to sign players after the preseason because that's when people start dropping players anyways.
Yeah, you got some middle tier players that you can mess with.
I mean, he's gonna have to work it that way and prove that he wants to. He can manage that team and do right because Dillard called him can't get right.
Yeah,
so you gotta get it right. And all it takes is a season. I mean, he could do a full season and. I mean, those sanctions can get lifted. It's just trying to see what he's about, basically.
Yeah,
I heard
that. He keeps making mistakes, man. It's not.
He's
not.
Good. He hasn't shown that he can really manage a team at all. But he's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Man, like I played him in the preseason, and most of my games are real good. Solid games against him. Like I said, I want him to do well, and I think he could be that testimony that we can have later on. It's like. Hey, there's been some guys that have been through some rough road. They can't get right, but then they got right.
Yeah,
and right. Now they one of the best owners we got. So
yeah, I get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I definitely support that.
Yeah. So, but it definitely was he was being penalized. But I thought, like I said, in 2.5 seasons to have 7 sanctions, I mean that's big.
That's huge.
You sound like Josh Gordon over there.
And he actually has Josh Gordon on the team, doesn't he?
Hey.
Oh, he do. Yeah, I traded to him. Yeah. He got Josh Gordon on the team. That's right, man. Hey, guys, we did great on time. Actually, real quick, we go to week 13. I know we don't advance till Wednesday. But I see a couple big games that be must-see FNG games. Yeah. Definitely the Raiders and the Chargers. That'll be a nice rematch.
Following week?
Yeah, you play the next week.
Okay.
And then the Seahawks and the Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a good game. That'd be a real good game. Yep. And I'm being honest with you, gentlemen. I gotta talk to the Patriots because I leave Wednesday afternoon for vacation.
Yo.
So I'm praying to God he could play either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. If not, I will be on AP.
Oh, that's weak.
I know, man. I can't. And it's the first time I really can't take my Xbox with me. So, yeah.
You sure you can't bring it?
Wife said no.
Yeah, the wife ain't playing it, man. I think she gonna say you gonna take that L. Now I'm gonna try to plead to her like, baby, though I'm 49-0. Come on,
well, she on here. She in the comments, ain't she? Let her.
I know she out there commenting and everything.
Well, if I could put out the plea to the champ's wife, he only needs an hour to play the game. He won't
just give her just an hour, and then she can take the control away from you.
An hour and some Wi-Fi hub. You won't see him play the game
1 hour
after that.
1 hour. He looking back like, you hear that?
Right, because there's a whole bunch of people upstairs, man. She getting her hair done. I'm trying to see because they're watching it right now. I'm waiting for the comment. It's a little delayed.
Let's go, Carl.
So you're gonna be back for the following week though when we advance on Saturday, or are you gonna be?
Yeah, I'll be back Monday morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was on it because Wally did the same thing, man. Wally's record would be different if he wasn't on that vacation.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm just it's a birthday thing and going with a couple of friends.
Yeah, I understand.
And so man.
Hey man, life. You know what's funny? Life, man.
I want to comment on that too. That is the reason why you have a lot of AP games. Because one, it's the holiday season.
Yeah.
And two, a lot of guys in this league are married with children, grown men, and the schedules are not always going to sync up. You know what I mean? And that happens. This is what it is. There's sometimes, back when I was working real hard, I was doing 80 on 80 on 80, and it was like, if you can't fit into my schedule, I just go to AP because I got to go to work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we understand.
I mean, should that come first before anything, you know?
Right. This is just a game. It's a game you love, but
I'm 49 and
people that be on a roll and then go to Italy. You know what I mean? So you just got to roll with it. Play the games in front of you.
Hey man, there's a good chance. There's a good chance that you play whoever you play. Your CPU team may beat that person.
Right.
Yep. I'm just saying this. I'm gonna say this real quick. This is all subject. Whoever eating, forget y'all. Y'all smacking.
No, not bad.
I hope your food is nasty.
I thought I had that on mute.
He's like, I'm trying to eat, man.
I'm about to get off. Actually, I got a game against the Lions. He was trying to get me to play while talking on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
get off the podcast. I want to watch that.
Yeah, and also
right now.
I'll broadcast it.
The Falcons and Seahawks game got moved to tomorrow. They're playing tomorrow, not tonight. So, gentlemen, another great show. I appreciate everybody being on here. Dolphins, Raiders, Bears, 49ers. They're going to choke on week 14. Jags, and, of course, the Browns. Once again, this is FNG Madden 19 Season 2, Week 8 to 12. Gentlemen, I love y'all. Hashtag 49.
Khalil Mack for MVP.
Man, shut up, man. Shut up.
Khalil Mack. 16 sacks.
Take it easy. We'll be back in about 2 weeks. You want to get on? Hit me up. God bless you.
God bless,
man.
All right.